So now in this video we have a 555 timer wired in Astable mode. That's a 1000 microfarad capacitor, 1000 ohm resistor, 1000 ohm resistor, and we have a diode there to set the duty point to 50%. So it's going to be high and low about equal amounts of times. We have 1000 ohm resistors protecting both LEDs right there. So in any case, if you give a high voltage, so a positive supply, to the reset pin, it won't reset the 555 timer. So I was trying to see what voltage we finally reset it at, and it will be reset when the output is low and stays low. But there you can see we already, okay, now it is low. Earlier I was able to go high enough where it messed up the timing. So yeah, now it's going to stay high, and I think if I inch up it might mess up the timing. Okay, so there's one period of time I was able to get both of them to kind of glow quite a bit, and I think slowly, yeah, there you go, some weird effect right there. So definitely you go to ground, that's a low input, we have a low output no matter what right there. That's what we expect. Positive supply there, they're going to go back and forth, and so unfortunately it looks like you have to go to both of those extremes. So now I planned on doing 12 volts, but we ran into some problems. So we got enough resistance to protect everything from 12 volts, but there you can see we got more current than I was expecting. But actually that makes sense. When the output is low, then pin 7, pin 7, the discharge pin, is connected directly to ground. So current's going to go through that 1000 ohm resistor. So it's going to be like 12 milliamps of current, plus the current that we got for the LEDs right there. So that makes sense. We're wasting a lot of current here. But yeah, I decided to do this test at 12 volts as well, in addition to 5 volts. And yeah, right there, we got that kind of that wasn't that far from ground. And it stayed red for some reason. That's really weird right there. So in any case, definitely you make a direct connection to ground. This is kind of wiggling, kind of messing up the voltage here. Direct connection to ground, that's what we expect. The output will be low, but I thought there'd be more of a middle ground region before they flipped, and I was hoping there was a solid flip. But in any case, if we're going to control this, we definitely have to use a digital input. It either goes all the way to the negative supply or all the way to the positive supply. I can't use a shifting voltage to set this where it goes either alternating or off. Unfortunately, we can have low there. That'll get stuck high. I don't know what the deal with that is right there. If you get it just right, it will stick high right there. I don't think it has the that's really weird right there. Looks like it's behaving a bit differently than at 5 volts. So in any case, maybe a different 555 timer will work differently. But for this 555 timer, I'll definitely have to give it a digital signal. A lot of people manufacture them, different standards, and then there's knockoff ones that might not behave like they're supposed to as well. That's something good to know. It's good to test out your components, especially if you buy them from different places. So in any case, I don't usually use 12 volts. So sometimes I shouldn't just power stuff right away. But sometimes I assume it's 5 volts when it's not. So I try to always make sure I set it back to 5 volts when I'm done. I should get into the habit of always checking the supply to make sure. But in any case, 5 volts, 20 milliamp max is usually pretty safe for any circuit. So I'm going to set it to that. So that's it. Just wanted to show the testing that I did for this. I was thinking of a circuit. I was hoping I could make it more simpler. What I wire to the reset pin here. But unfortunately I'm going to have to use that circuitry to control other circuitry to give it a signal of either high or low. So hopefully that makes sense. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out one of the other videos I posted on the screen and check out the links down below. They all help out a lot. I'll see you in the next video.